Those of you who've been with the channel for a long time will know just how much I enjoy PvZ Heroes. We've done tons of 1v1 battles and stuff like that, and I absolutely adore the game, and it's probably the PvZ game I play the most off camera. Now, it's not for everybody, as it is very different to a lot of the games, but there is a hugely active community still after all of these years, and the hunger for more content has never ceased. Now, there's been drips and drabs of updates throughout the years. These have been minor. They haven't really changed stuff, but we had the big drama with the seasons running out in the last year or so, and that got fixed. However, today we're talking about something that has been leaked. There's been some content found on PopCap servers. How people get access to this stuff, I'll never know. So on Twitter, we had some info from the unofficial Plants vs Zombies news Twitter page, which listed a chunk of balance changes that have been found. And in my opinion, most of these are good. There are some interesting ones, and obviously I'm not going to go through all of these. There is a ton of these. If you do want to check them out, there is a link in the description. But yeah, I'm just going to go over the highlights, the big tickets, and the controversial ones. So yeah, we're going to start off with the Cob Cannon, which is looking like it's going to be getting a nerf. Instead of a 6.6, it is going to be a 4.6, which is a yeah, I'm very happy about this one because it is a very overpowered card, and just to see it get that a little bit of damage reduction. Obviously its ability can wreak a lot of havoc, so having a little bit of a damage reduction sort of helps with that balancing. Now, a really weird one, the Zombot Dinotronic Mechasaur has had a buff. What? It's going from a 6.7 to an 8.8. I mean, that is absolutely mad. Like, I was expecting a cost change for that, but yeah, that's absolutely insane. Another odd one is that Bean Counter is getting a nerf from 2.2 to 1.1. Over to some more reasonable ones. Hot Lava is now going to cost 0 instead of 1, which is fair enough. I don't think it's too powerful of a card to warrant a cost. On the other side of things, Puff Shroom is now going to cost 1. I think this will probably just help balance mushroom decks a little bit more, like Cycle Cap and things like that. It'll just mean the amount of sun you have is a little bit more of a consideration, I guess. The last two I'm going to mention are just cards that I like. Number one is Laser Cattail. I mean, any Cattail card is just a win-win. It's just the best thing ever. Laser Cattail is getting a little bit of a buff, going from a 2-1 to a 2-2, so a little bit more defense. And Seedling is also getting the same treatment, getting a little extra defense, so a 0.2 instead of a 0.1, which I think is helpful. Seedling doesn't typically generate that great of cards, I've found in my experience, so yeah, just giving it a little bit more of a chance early on is probably going to be a bit helpful. And I absolutely love RNG decks. I just think they're fun, I think they're great, so yeah, can't go wrong with a good Seedling. Now, from what I can gather, the general consensus of the community at the moment, very much like me, is kind of like, well, there's some really odd changes in here, but overall seems pretty positive. Obviously, we're going to have to take this with a grain of salt. This could, of course, change. We don't know whether this is actually coming to the game or not. It does seem likely, but of course, this is like the first iteration of these changes, and this doesn't include any card text, so there could be ability changes for all we know as well. But I will be sure to keep you guys up to date if we hear any more about this. It is very, very exciting. We've had lots of positive news around PvZ at the moment, and yeah, I think if they do this, it'll be a really big win for PopCap with the community. We've got some good stuff going on at the moment, so let's hope this trend continues. But yeah, guys, that is going to do it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think of these balance changes in the comments below. But other than that, remember to like and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Okay, thanks guys. Bye. Bye.